Welcome to online video lectures. In this video session, in this segment, we have to discussing about our next topic. Our next topic is a next endocrine gland, that is the thymus gland. What is the gland, beta? Thymus gland. So this is the very important gland. So yeah, as you see here, this picture, beta. So this is the thymus gland. Which gland, beta? Thymus gland. So this thymus gland, it is located just above the heart and aorta, underneath the breastbone. So that is known as a sternum. So this is the exact location of the which gland, beta? Thymus gland. Thymus gland is a bilobed gland. Thymus gland is a bilobed. Bilobed means it is possessing the two lobes. Due to that reason, it is known as a bilobed gland. It is located in between the lungs. It is located in between the two lungs, behind the sternum, on the ventral side of the aorta. The ventral side of the aorta. So that is the location of the thymus gland. And these thymus gland, it is responsible for the production of hormone. So that hormone is known as a thymosin. Okay, what is the gland name? Thymus gland. This thymus gland is producing a peptide hormone. So that peptide hormone is known as a thymosin. So this is the very important hormone. What is the hormone name? Thymosin. It is composed by the peptide. So that's what is called as a peptide hormone. What is the functions of this thymosin? The first function is it differentiates the T lymphocyte. It differentiates the T lymphocytes which provide the cell mediated immunity. Means here the lymphocytes are matured by the influencing of which hormone? Thymosin. So due to that reason, it is providing which kind of immunity? Cell mediated immunity. Okay, immunity means resistance power. So we have to getting the resistance power by the help of blood cells. So that blood cells are known as a lymphocytes. So that lymphocytes are completely matured by the help of hormone. So that hormone is said to be the thymosin. Okay, the second significant role of this thymosin is it promotes the antibodies. It promotes the antibodies. Okay, so that's why it is involving in the humoral immunity. It is involving in the which immunity, beta? Humoral immunity. So by the production of antibodies. So that antibodies are having a ability to kill the foreign materials, to kill the antigens. So this is about the thymus gland, and this thymus gland is known as a child gland. Means during the fetal condition and at the age of 10 years, so this gland is well developed. So that development is very high. But in case of the old age persons, after the 50 years, what happened? So this thymus gland, it is going to destroy. So you have to see here. So this is the picture, beta. So in this picture, so you have to observe here. So this is the thymus gland. Thymus gland is well developed in the children. At the age of 50, at the age of 35, what happened, beta? So this gland, it is going to decreasing their size. Okay, thymus is degenerated in the old individuals. So the production of thymosin is decreases, and as a result, immune response of the old persons become very weak. Why the old person's immune system is very weak? Due to the decreasing rate of the hormone. Such hormone is known as a thymosin hormone. Right? So this is about the thymus gland. Means this thymus gland, it is producing a hormone, peptide hormone, thymosin. So that thymosin is helping the maturation of T lymphocyte. Okay, and after that, so it is involving in the production of antibodies. So that's why it is involving in the humoral immunity. Okay, this is about the thymus gland. After that, we have to talk about the next very important gland. So that is the adrenal gland. So you have to see here, beta, what is the location of adrenal gland. So this adrenal gland, it is located anterior part of kidneys. It is located anterior part of kidneys. So due to that reason, it is also known as a renal gland. So renal means kidney. It is located top of the kidney. So due to that reason, it is known as a renal gland. Right? Actually, this adrenal gland, it is composed by the two tissues. It is composed by the two tissues. It is composed by the two tissue. One tissue is located in the peripheral region. Now that one is known as a adrenal cortex, and the central tissue is known as a adrenal medulla. Means this adrenal gland, it is consisting the two regions. Outer region is known as a adrenal cortex. The inner region is known as a adrenal medulla. So you have to see here in this linear section of this kidney, in this section we have to see here, beta, section. This is the section cutting. So which section cutting? Linear section cutting of the adrenal gland. So this adrenal gland, it is having how many zones? Two zones, peripheral zone and central zone. Peripheral zone is called as a adrenal cortex, and the inner zone is called as a medulla, adrenal medulla. And these two regions are the responsible for the various kinds of hormones. So let us, we have to talk about that hormones and the particular region. So you have to see here, beta, adrenal cortex. Peripheral region of adrenal gland is known as a adrenal cortex. So that adrenal cortex has three layers. How many layers are present in the adrenal cortex? There are the three layers. The first one is a zona reticulata. It is the innermost layer. Zona reticulata, it is the innermost layer, and middle layer is known as a zona fasciculata, and next outer layer is called as a zona glomerulosa. So this is the three layers are present in the adrenal cortex. Okay, so let us, we have to talk about the one by one. And these adrenal cortex. So let us, we have to talk about the zona glomerulosa. What is that? Zona glomerulosa. So this zona glomerulosa, it is an outer zone of the adrenal cortex. So this zone, it is responsible for the production of mineralocorticoid hormone. What is that? Mineralocorticoid. Minerals means sodium. Sodium is a mineral. The potassium is a mineral. So this is the sodium plus chloride and the potassium. So such kind of ions are called as the minerals. So this zone, it is responsible for the production of hormone. What is the hormone name, beta? Mineralocorticoid. What is the best example of the mineralocorticoid? Aldosterone. What is the hormone, beta? Aldosterone hormone. What is the hormone? Aldosterone. So right, so this aldosterone, it is responsible for the production of it is help in the which purpose, beta? It is help in the absorption of sodium plus water molecules in the which region? In the distal convoluted tube and the collecting tube. So which is a part of the nephrons. So in the filter rate, so sodium molecules, chloride molecules absorbing, and water molecules are also absorbing, and it secretes the potassium ions. Okay, so that is the significant role of the mineralocorticoid. What is the example of mineralocorticoid? Aldosterone. So this is the very important hormone. So this question is given in the 2015 examination, beta. Okay, so which of the following hormone is not affecting the gluconeogenesis, means glucose metabolism? So which hormone is not involved in the glucose metabolism? So they are given the four options. So they given the insulin, the B option is a glucagon, and the C option is a cortisol, and the fourth option is a aldosterone. So this is the very important question, beta, because that question, it is given in the AIPMT examination in the year of 2015. So which one is the right answer, beta? The right answer is aldosterone. It is not involving in the sugar metabolism or the carbohydrate metabolism. So this is the very important. So that is a function of the aldosterone. Right? So aldosterone is producing from the zona glomerulosa. Okay? Means these different zones, that is the zona glomerulosa reticulata and the zona glomerulosa reticulata fasciculata. So these zones are producing particular hormones. So that is the glucocorticoid, mineralocorticoid and adrenocorticoids. So different type of hormones are producing. So after that we have to talk about the glucocorticoids. What is the glucocorticoid? Already we are discussing beta glucocorticoid. Already we discussing the mineralocorticoid, but now we have to discussing about the glucocorticoid. So these glucocorticoids. So which is known as a glucocorticoid hormone? Cortisol. Which hormone beta? Cortisol is known as a glucocorticoid hormone. Glucocorticoid hormone. So these glucocorticoid hormone, it is producing from the zona fasciculata. So what is the zona fasciculata? It is the middle layer of adrenal cortex. Middle layer of adrenal cortex is known as a zona fasciculata. It is known as a zona fasciculata. Zona fasciculata is producing a glucocorticoid hormone. So that glucocorticoid hormone name is a cortisol. Very important beta. Cortisol is also known as a stress combat hormone. So which hormone is known as a stress combat hormone? Cortisol hormone is known as a stress combat hormone. It is also known as a life-saving hormone. Which hormone is known as a life-saving hormone? Cortisol. And which hormone is known as a stress combat hormone? Cortisol is known as a life-saving hormone and stress combat hormone. Why it is known as a life-saving hormone, beta? During the starvation time, what happened, beta? During the starvation, the glucose is providing by the help of hormone, that is the cortisol. So it is stimulating the gluconeogenesis process, beta. What is the gluconeogenesis process? Gluconeogenesis means the production of glucose from the non-carbohydrates, so that from the fat and lipids. Means the glucose is producing from the fats and protein. So due to that reason, it is known as a gluconeogenesis. Gluco means glucose, neo means new. The production, genesis means production, means the glucose is producing from the non-carbohydrates, from the lipids and from the protein. So that's why it is called as a gluconeogenesis process. And lipolysis process means lipids are breakdown, and the proteolysis means proteins are breakdown. Lysis means breakdown. Okay, proteins are breakdown and the lipids are breakdown by the influencing of cortisol. It inhibits the cellular uptake. It inhibiting the cellular uptake and utilization of the amino acids, and maintain the cardiovascular system. It is maintaining the cardiovascular system and kidney functions. Cortisol stimulates the RBC production. Means RBC means red blood cells are producing by the influencing of which hormone? Influencing of the glucocorticoid hormone. So that is the cortisol, and it is producing the anti-inflammatory reactions and suppress the immune response. So that question is given in the 2008 Kerala pre-medical examination. So this is the very important hormone, beta. Okay, so which hormone is a help in the production of anti-inflammatory reactions and suppress the immune reactions? So that is the cortisol. It is also known as a life hormone, life-saving hormone, stress combat hormone. So after that, we have to talk about the next category. So that is a mineralocorticoid. Mineralocorticoid, one example is aldosterone. It is help in the absorption of water and electrolytes from the DCT and CT of the nephron. Okay, so this is the very important hormone. It help in the secretion of potassium. Okay, so this mineralocorticoid, it is a producing from the zona glomerulosa. And after that, next one is a zona reticulata. So what is that, beta? Zona reticulata. So that zona reticulata, so this is the specialized region. So this is the innermost region. So that innermost region, it is responsible for the production of sex hormones. So which is known as the sex hormones? Testosterone and estrogen. So that is known as a sex hormones, right? So these hormones are also known as androgenic corticoids or androgens. So androgen means which hormone is known as androgen? Testosterone hormone is known as androgen hormone. Okay, which is help in the growth of axial hair and the pubic hair, axial hair and the pubic hair and the facial hair. During the which time? During the puberty time. So during the puberty time, so that is the secondary sexual character, so which is found into the male organism at the time of the puberty. Okay, axial hairs and the pubic hairs and what is that? Facial hair. Facial means notch and beard. Pubic hair means at the point of the second sexual organ, so that portion it is having a hair, so that is known as the pubic hairs and the axial hairs. Okay, so this is the different secondary sexual characters which is found into the male organism. Okay, right? So that is the role of the androgenic hormone. So after that we have to talk about the last one, so that is the adrenal cortex. Adrenal cortex means this is the specialized outermost area. So due to the deficiency of these hormones, what happened beta? It is causing the different kinds of diseases, so that is called as a Addison diseases. So this Addison disease, it is causing by the due to the deficiency of the corticoid hormone. It affects the carbohydrate and metabolism, and it causes the weakness and fatigue. Fatigue means pain. Okay, this condition is called as a Addison. Addison disease is causing by the deficiency of the corticoid hormone. Next to adrenal medulla. Next one is the adrenal medulla. What is the adrenal medulla beta? Adrenal gland central portion is having a tissue. That tissue is called as a adrenal medulla. So this adrenal medulla, it is responsible for the production of adrenaline and noradrenaline hormones. So which hormones beta? Adrenaline and noradrenaline hormones are producing. Adrenaline hormone, it is also known as epinephrine. Noradrenaline hormone, it is also known as a norepinephrine. So these two kinds of hormones are producing from the which region beta? Adrenal medulla region. So which region beta? Adrenal medulla region. So it is producing the catecholamine hormone. So what is the catecholamine hormone? Example: adrenaline, noradrenaline. Adrenaline is known as epinephrine and noradrenaline is known as a norepinephrine. So they are rapidly secreted in response to the stress or emergency situation. So due to that reason, it is called as a emergency hormone. So which hormone is known as a emergency hormone? Adrenal hormones are known as a adrenaline is known as a emergency hormone. Which hormone is known as a emergency hormone beta? Adrenaline is known as a emergency hormone. So during the emergency time, so this hormone is producing. Okay, so जब भी हमको डर लगता है बेटा, so during that time, so this hormone is a producing. Okay, and this hormone is also known as a fight and flight hormone. Which hormone is known as a fight and flight hormone beta? Adrenaline hormone. Okay, adrenaline hormone is called as a fight and flight hormone. So these two kinds of hormones are producing from the adrenal medulla. So this adrenal medulla, it is a producing from the ectodermal origin, but that is the cortex, it is a producing from the mesoderm. So this is also very important for the competitive examination. Okay, and this is the very important and the interesting topic beta. So that is the adrenal medulla. So this adrenal medulla, so they are responsible for the production of adrenaline hormone. So that adrenaline, it plays a significant role in the metabolic activities. Okay, what is the functions of, what is the actions of this adrenaline? That this hormone increases the alertness and pupillary dilation and piloerection. Piloerections means rising of hairs. जब भी हमको गुस्सा आता है बेटा, अपने बाल क्या होते हैं बेटा? एरेक्ट हो जाते हैं, राइट? एंड नेक्स्ट स्वेटिंग and increasing the heartbeat, increasing the respiratory rate and the contraction, the heart contraction rate will be increasing and the breathing rate will be increasing, sweating will be increasing. Okay, and piloerection means जब भी हमको गुस्सा आता है तो क्या होता है बेटा? Rising of hairs. Okay, alertness and pupillary dilation. So this is the actions, so which is carried by the adrenaline hormone. They also stimulate the breakdown of the glycogen to increase the blood glucose in our blood. So it also stimulates the breakdown of the lipid and the protein metabolism. So this is the very important topic beta. And these adrenaline hormone, it is produced by the help of nervous system. So that is known as a which nerve beta? Sympathetic nerve fiber. Sympathetic nerve fibers are producing a hormone that is known as a adrenaline. Means this adrenaline, it is producing from the adrenal gland, so that is the medulla part. It is also producing from the another region that is called as the sympathetic nerve fibers. The sympathetic neurons or sympathetic nerve fibers, sympathetic nervous system, it is producing the hormone. So that hormone also known as a adrenaline hormone. So due to that reason, it is act as a neurotransmitter. It is act as a neurotransmitter. What is the meaning of neurotransmitter? So it is producing from the end of the nerve fibers, and it can carry the nerve messages from one region to the another region. So due to that reason, it is known as a neurotransmitter. So this is a very, very important. So that question is given in the 2015 and the 2006 examination, 2014, 2015 and 2013. So this question will be repeated, beta. Okay, adrenaline, it is producing from the adrenal medulla. It is also producing from the sympathetic nerves. It is also producing from the sympathetic neurons. So this is the very, very important hormone. Okay, it is producing from the two sources. One is adrenal medulla, sympathetic nerves or sympathetic neurons. Okay, so this hormone, okay, this is the role of hormone, adrenaline and noradrenaline. And this adrenaline hormone, it is producing from the non-essential amino acid. ये कहां से प्रोड्यूस होता है बेटा? नॉन एसेंशियल अमीनो एसिड, दैट इज नोन एज ए टायरोसिन. Tyrosine is a non-essential hormone. Okay, it is a converts into the dopamine, and again the dopamine is converts into a epinephrine. Epinephrine is a converts into a adrenaline. So this is the process of the production of adrenaline. Okay, so this is also given in the competitive examination, beta. So this question, it is given in the 2004 AIPMT examination. What is the production of, what is the process of production of adrenaline? So it is producing from the non-essential amino acid, so that is the tyrosine. So which of the following hormone it is producing from the non-essential amino acid? So that is the best example is a adrenaline. What is the process of production of adrenaline? Adrenaline is producing from the tyrosine. Tyrosine is converted into a dopamine. Dopamine is known as a happy hormone. Again dopamine is converted into a noradrenaline. Non-adrenaline, it is converted into a adrenaline. Okay, so this adrenaline hormone is also known as the emergency hormone. It is also known as a fight and flight hormone. So this is about the adrenaline hormone. In the next video lecture, so we have to talk about the pancreatic hormones. Thank you very much students for watching this video. Bye, see you.